Hi, Dr. Magaziner here for my fifth and final portion of my series on how to protect yourself against coronavirus and COVID-19. Hopefully you've enjoyed the first four parts of the series, which included superfoods and what nutrition can do for you, what foods to eat and what to avoid. My second episode was about lifestyle modifications. If you missed the third, please make sure you watch that. It's all about the supplements that are important for you. And the fourth of our series was discussing different intravenous therapies. Today, we're going to discuss some of the regenerative therapies that I think are also so important that we need to know more about, because these are things too that can help repair our tissues, especially the lungs, if someone is suffering from ARDS, which is the acute respiratory distress syndrome, which occurs when someone is quite severe with coronavirus and COVID-19. So the first thing I want to mention is there's several studies now coming out where different types of stem cells called mesenchymal stem cells have been used to help repair and improve the function of those with this virus. A report just came out of Israel, in fact, where 6 people who were in critical condition were treated with these stem cells, and every single one of them lived. And these are people who are immunocompromised, and they did not suffer from the end organ failure, such as heart failure or kidney failure, that is occurring all too often. So that's something that we'll have to keep our eyes on. The second area that I'm very impressed with, I've been using now in my practices, are called exosomes. And what are they? Well, they are the fluids that are secreted. They are secreted by these stem cells. And so they're actually fluids that contain something called messenger microRNA, growth factors, and different proteins that actually help repair when there's damaged tissues. So they help regenerate our body. So if we're running into problems with lung failure, or ARDS, or even the kidney and heart failure, I think these stem cells and exosomes are something that may be crucial for us to survive and to help repair and get us back to normal, getting us out of the hospital and keeping us well and healthy. The second area I want to mention as part of the regenerative process includes something I've been using now for a while, which I've been very impressed with, called therapeutic peptides. Peptides are short chains of amino acids, usually less than 50 amino acids linked together. And there's 3 in particular that I'm very impressed with in regard to what we're dealing with now with the virus. And the first is a master regulator of our immune system. It's a modulator. It's called TA1, or it's also known as thymosin alpha 1. And this helps to upregulate many of the pathways that we need for our immune system to function properly. The second is known as thymosin beta 4. This helps to reduce fibrosis. And so with people who are having the lung problems, if they get onto these peptides, especially the thymosin beta 4, right away, it can help reduce the susceptibility to the lungs failing. And the third peptide that I'm impressed with is something called ketone esters, which is actually just a liquid that can be, you drink it. And this helps greatly to reduce what's called reactive oxygen species. And when we hear about these cytokine storms that are occurring in severe cases of COVID-19, part of it's because of these cytokine storms. And if we pair all these different things together, especially these 3 peptides, the ketone esters, the thymosin alpha 1, and the thymosin beta 4, I truly believe that we would see much better results and not run into the cytokine storm that we're seeing, which leads to the ARDS, which is respiratory failure. Once you have that respiratory failure, frequently you're going to have failure of other organs, such as heart and kidney failure, and sometimes it leads to morbidity, greater morbidity and mortality even. So these are just some of the different aspects that are cutting edge right now. We don't have great evidence yet in any clinical trials in regard to the coronavirus, but I want to tell you that clinically, there's been many reports now that these agents can truly be helpful if you combine it with all the other best modalities that are out there. So I want to thank you very much for listening to our series. Once again, if you missed any of them, it's available on our Facebook page as well as Magaziner for Wellness YouTube pages. And if you want to contact my office to get more information about any of these treatments and therapies, please contact us by phone at 856-424-8222. Do that again, 856-424-8222. Or just email us at magazinercenter@drmagaziner.com. So thanks so much for listening. Stay well, stay healthy. Remember the basics. Don't forget the basics. Social isolation, stay home. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. Get appropriate sleep. Drink plenty of fluids. And best of luck with everything. So let us know how we can help you. Thanks so much for listening.